For hundreds of years, people have argued PC versus Xbox versus PlayStation. So far, no one has been able to answer the question as to which is better, but I have finally found the ultimate test to see which is the best of the three. How do we prove it's metal? Shoot it. Welcome to Demolition Ranch! Not totally copying off of Demolition Ranch. Today, we are going to answer the question which we have had on our minds for thousands of years. Xbox versus PlayStation versus PC. Which one is the better gaming system? Like all gaming systems need to protect you in the apocalypse. And let's be real here. Every day, we come closer and closer to the apocalypse. And it's only a matter of years before someone invents the zombie virus and we're shoved into a post-apocalyptic world. And in a post-apocalyptic world, you need body armor. We've got our zombie over there near the woods. I'm going to give him some bulletproof vests made out of consoles and see which one keeps him alive. We'll start with a lame 25-pound bow, followed by a 130-pound crossbow. Then we'll step it up to 22 long rifle, 380, 9mm, and finish it off with 45 ACP. We'll start off with the PlayStation 3 with this weak butt bow. This is like what? 25 pounds. This should bounce right off. Yeah, as expected, that did very little to the PlayStation 3. Let's move on. So a PlayStation 3 can stop a weak bow. What about an Xbox 360? Pretty sure I didn't take enough time to aim there. Had a little high and busted the heating vent right off. I mean, aeration vent. Okay, let's take that shot again. Ah, it looks like Mr. Xbox actually is a little more brittle than Mr. PlayStation. That crack looks actually a little bit worse. All right, but what about the PC? Now, this isn't just any PC. This is a Dell Inspiron 7000 1998 model. It's got like Pentium 2 processor and hey, almost 250 megabyte of RAM. This thing is basically solid aluminum. So if anything, I'm maxing my bets so this is gonna be the most bulletproof. Coming your way. Yeah, I mean, that is to be expected. It is a very old laptop, glass and heavy plastics. I mean, yeah, what did you expect? But that's still, it did stop it. So, Mr. Zombie is alive. But what if we could shoot something a little more powerful than a 25-pound bow? How about a 130-pound crossbow shooting a 400-grain ball at 330 feet per second? One might call that a significant difference. Oh, I didn't quite think of how I'm going to get some of these bolts out. Uh-oh. Mr. Zombie got nicked. There's a tiny little nick there. I don't know if you can see that, but the tip split the slightest bit way through. I am not hopeful for Mr. PlayStation 3 once we move up to the firearms. I tried to pull the arrow out and my carbon shaft just splintered. Okay, so I only have one bolt left, so if I can't shoot... Where's my thingy? I found my thingy. Ah, I'm a pro! If I can't shoot the PC because this arrow splinters too, forgive me. You didn't come here to watch me shoot with a crossbow anyway. You came here to watch me shoot it with firearms. Isn't that right? Here's the best way to load a crossbow. Swadia Master Race. That one hit with a lot of force. I'm not confident that I'm getting this arrow out. I see splintering. I'm not even sure that'd be safe to shoot again. And yep, there we go. The real question is, did the zombie survive? Because we're definitely not going to be able to shoot the PC with that one. But let's peek, and not even a scratch. So far, Mr. Xbox 360 has saved his life, and now I'm out of arrows. Send me more arrows! So far, we've gone medieval on this zombie's butt, okay? What about a real post-apocalyptic situation? A situation that might include, maybe not too far of a stretch to include firearms. So let's see what a 22 long rifle will do to it. Wait, where did it hit? Oh my word! That's the 22! That's the longbow, that's the crossbow, because you can still see the tip sticking out. That is a 22 long rifle! That just completely stopped it, like not even a mark. Well, it's a mark, but I mean, okay, maybe PlayStation 3 might save your life in the apocalypse. But what about Xbox 360? These boots, I wore them for the irony of a purple shirt and camo pants, but they're really, really hurting. So scraping my ankles, haven't broken them in yet. And more importantly, I've begun labeling the points. So yeah, now let's shoot the Xbox with a 22 long rifle. Xbox versus gun fail. Xbox versus 22 long rifle. So, if any of you have actually watched takedown videos of Xboxes and PlayStation 3s, I am well aware of how unscientific this is, okay? Okay? I work with computers. I've done it my entire life, okay? So I understand how stupid... It's for fun, okay? But look, check this out. The 22 bounced right off as well. I couldn't take it. I changed my boots out from my old hiking boots. Those boots I was wearing, I really just wore them for the joke of a purple shirt with the military swag baby gear. Supposedly they actually are army surplus. They were the boots that were worn in summer weather in around 2012. I don't know if they changed since then, but dang, that just hurts. If those actually are army surplus, I feel bad for you guys who have to wear them all the time, especially when you're walking miles and miles with gear and there's no bed at the end of the trail. What's up, kitty cat? Now, before we move on to my dear old laptop, I think I'm gonna, get some good quality gaming time on it, Let's see what's in. PUBG. Awesome, that's a great game. Oh yes, here I go playing the pub of the G. OMG. All right, now let's shoot it. Let's go for the screen, just for the heck of it, okay? Just because it's a weak spot. All right, I am gonna be dumbfounded if that didn't go through, and I'm really sure it did. There's our entry, and oh my dog, it caught it. It caught it. A 22 cannot go through a laptop screen. Now, a 22 is fine. No, it's not. It couldn't make it through any of the consoles, but what about a 380? This is a concealed carry version, so it's compact. Let's see what this little puppy does against the PlayStation 3 in the bottom right-hand corner. All right, so at first, this might look like it stopped it dead, but at high velocities, plastic is almost like rubber. So as we flip it over, we see Mr. Zombie, that's the arrow. Mr. Zombie took a hit. And as we can see there, more than enough to be a lethal wound. So, it won't stop a 380. I mean, to be expected. But let's move on to the Xbox. Yeah, I mean, I think this could have gone as expected. There's our entry. No exit. All right, so the Xbox did, in fact, stop it. This was a miss I did earlier. Please ignore that. I didn't actually put that in the final cut because I don't miss ever, especially at point blank range. Finally, the PC. I'm gonna go the whole 9 yards with the keyboard. Safety's on. I knew that. Don't make fun of me. Yeah. This doesn't look promising. Entry. Is Mr. Zombie okay? No, I would say not. Actually, yeah, he would. That would break a rib, undeniably, but there's no bullet penetration. This panel has been hit. But there's the brass. I mean, the lead in the brass. It's just, I don't know. It's the metal jacket, so I don't know what they coated in. Oh, those are the batteries. But that actually did. That stopped a... Is this gonna explode? I'm gonna leave this in the garage. That stopped a 380. But who can stop a 9mm? This one has a brass case. I don't know if you can see it. This camera cannot focus close at all, but then it's in the line of Real Demo Ranch. So this one is going all the way through. I have no doubts. kind of had a surprise fire there, but I think it's pretty obvious what happened. Okay, I don't even need to explain what just happened there. The 9mm did its stuff. There's the entry wound, there's the exit wound. As you can see, it actually went in, spun, and then came out at the top there because, you know, it tumbles because it's a lot of heavy material in there and there's not homogeneous matter in there, so it's gonna cause it to tumble. 9mm versus Xbox. All right, this one is not a surprise. Entry, nice delamination of the plastic, which means high velocity, which means very little chance that this will not have a little surprise coming out the back. There we go. Yeah, that was a pretty clean shot, honestly. No surprise there, 9mm with a brass jacket. What did you expect? This little one is ornery and keeps trying to get in front of the target. Do you have any clue what bullets is? Do you have no clue how guns work? Are you a liberal? I actually grew up in DC. Keyboard. I wonder what all these keys are. Well, I definitely won't be using the jump function anytime soon. Kitty cat, no! This little one has a death wish. What do you have to say for yourself, little one? Not surprising that this one went right through. I mean, there really was no surprise there. Now finally, let's finish everything off with a 45. So, once again, that one caught me by surprise. I am a noob. Make fun of me in the comments. Yeah, this one definitely went through. No doubt about that, honestly. But what about the Xbox? That moment I realize I flinch a lot when I shoot guns. I need to work on that. But up until today I'd only shot 68 rounds, so what the heck. There we go. Entry. What? Very interesting. Okay, Xbox stopped to 45. What the heck? I know, this isn't very scientific. Shot placement is everything on mechanics like this, but what the heck, it's still interesting. I think I want to shoot one straight into the screen, just because everyone's going to hate me if I don't. It's going to look too cool, you know? But I'm also going to do one on the keyboard. Here we go. First one, screen. Next one, keyboard. I mean, we all know what happened here, and I hit a double hit. That's okay. That's the 9, or the 380, whichever one hit there, I can't remember. And that's the 45, and it looks like it stopped it at first, but no, it didn't. As we can see back here, it's just the film. It went right through Mr. Zambi's neck. He is one dead Zambi. So, Xbox versus PlayStation 3 versus PC. Which makes a better bulletproof vest? Xbox definitely stopped the most threats. So if you are in the Zambi apocalypse and you need to make a plate carrier out of a game console, I recommend Xbox. I really wanted it to be PC Master Race, but PlayStation 3 pretty much couldn't stop anything. This was really good. This came in second place, but I'm sorry, it has a lot of coverage, but it's only gonna stop like bows and such. Honestly, I hate to say it. I hate to say it, peeps, but Xbox Master Race. Who else is gonna save your butt in the apocalypse? Well, since we stole everything else from Demo Ranch, might as well steal his outro. Thanks for watching Baptist Ranch. I love you, and I'll see you next time. Is that how he does it? Yeah, I think that's how he does it. My neighbors are looking at me like I'm insane right now.